based on your intel, the reactor core has been returned. Ideally, we'd wait for the Exostrider to awaken before trying to help Imeth or confront the Threnodian. But recent readings from the Institute's void matter reactivity is spiking. Now, the Collective didn't establish itself here without binders full of contingencies for a Threnodian event. Problem is, every one of those plans would scorch decades of scientific progress. Which, in our case, actually gives us some leverage. Enough to have a real conversation with their head.
Then I'll convince him. I'll show him the lowest casualty count is the only one that makes sense. He'll have to approve me as the synchronist who pilots the Exostrider. Luke, you mentioned you have contacts in the Black Shores. In this workspace of yours. It's secure, right?
Guaranteed. What are you thinking?
Lahai Roy is closed off from the outside world. Public comms are probably tapped by Fraxidus moles inside the Academy. And right now, I need a direct line to the Black Shores.
I see. Give me a moment. I'll establish the link and leave the rest to you.
I received your call, Rover. Is the situation in Lahai Roy that dire? You look exhausted.
My frequency loss has been resolved. But Lahai Roy is under imminent Threnodian threat. I need your help, Shorekeeper.
Understood. For this purpose, both I and...
Any additional intel on the Exostrider within the Tethys system? Verified or not, I trust Luke.
Records confirm that Luke Herson has been providing critical assistance and intelligence to the Black Shores. I trust... After the founding of Star Torch Academy, most information fell under their seal of secrecy. However, the Space Trek Collective fears that due to the Exoswarm's division, the Exostrider, even upon observing how Sentinels work with their resonators, they theorized that the Exostrider, sharing similarities, could amplify its power through a resonator as well. However, considering your link with the Exostrider, the Tether system... We have intel that deep beneath Lahai Roy lies the key. It rests directly atop the seal on the Strider Gate. You can think, you do not need a cockpit to pilot the Exostrider. So long as its activation sequence remains unobstructed, you may pilot it using the keystone.
Is it because...
Precisely. For one who shares its origin, as for Imeth, I think Dr. Luke's proposal is viable.
You mean using the exoswarm-like shell that appeared in the cockpit to look for?
Yes. The
Sure. While I'm there.
I understand.
I'm counting on you, Shorekeeper.
As long as I may be of help to you, I am. Please return safely from the Strider Gate, my star.
I will. Don't worry.
I'll inform Lucilla. take your time finishing that drink before you head out.
What do you think? I'm about to ask a man to sign off on a crazy...
Nobody has a plan they promise will work. If Chase agrees, it's because he's betting that you're... At the end of the day, it all comes down to the person.
Going against... Listen up!
Why do we have to pay for the food we developed ourselves? Why do we have to pay for the food we developed ourselves?
Going against wind. Going against wind.
Mr. Chase, this is the student I mentioned, Rover. Our best hope for piloting the Exostrider.
Save the intro, President Lucilla. We've met before.
Before.
Let's just get down to it. The Threnodian Aleph-1 situation is deteriorating. We're running out of time. I wanted to wait for... So tell me, Rover. Why do you...
To find Imeth and put down the Threnodian.
Imeth. Name rings a bell. The one with the high sync rate. Her disappearance was a real loss for us.
She's beyond the Strider Gate.
But finding one person in a goddamn interdimensional haystack? Not so easy. You understand our position. The Threnodian is our priority.
Stopping the Threnodian is my priority too. I'm gonna handle both. Look, we have the same objective. So like you said, let's just get down to it. If Void
Regarding Aleph-1, Our intel is insufficient. We are not, at this time, considering its total destruction. What we need is for the Exostrider to reinforce the seal on the Strider Gate. To do that, we need a qualified synchronist, and we need the Institute's drive replica. When that gets embedded in the Exostrider's chest cavity, then its repair is complete. Right now, the replica is in its final phase of development. We're still missing critical data.
Drive replica. Is that what you're...
To complete the... Without them, here's the verdict. But remember, our objective is the data. We need readings from the high concentration zone to complete the... And your personal mission gets 10 minutes. That's the max duration our void matter barriers can cover the Strider Gate once it's opened. After 10 minutes, you return to Lahai Roy, whether you found Imeth or not. Do you accept?
Deal. One more thing. I won't be using a cockpit. Just show me the way to the Keystone and have the Exostrider ready. That's all I need.
Huh. Still full of surprises. Always bringing us the unconventional. Lucilla, run a high-pressure sync test for the Synchronist. I've seen the physical eval, but I want live data for validation. The moment the numbers hit green, we'll begin preparations for activate.
There's something else. I need a favor.
Go on.
The Fraxidus is lying low. Even after failing in the dark side, they could move the moment the Strider Gate opens.
Ah, that's what's on your mind. Well, I have an update. Remember Sigrika's friend? The somewhat lackadaisical one.
You mean Denia?
That's the one. She's gone missing. Our investigation points to her being the agent the Grand Architect referred to. But don't let it distract you. I have a reliable friend keeping an eye on Fraxidus activity. You just focus on waking the giant. Leave the rest to us, Rover.
Black Shores just sent a formal communication request. They're offering full support for Lahai Roy's evacuation. If it comes to that, you handle it, Lucilla. You have a better read on the situation than I do. And you're better at talking with that student. If there's anything else you want to ask me, now's the time.
I'm surprised you're placing this much trust in Rover, authorizing her so readily. Any particular reason?
We're different, President. I'm a businessman, and businessmen trust their instincts for a good investment. The Threnodian could strike at any time. given the circumstances, Lahai Roy may have to be written off. And with the timeline we have, relocating the Exostrider is impossible. If we're gonna lose it anyway, why not let her take one last swing?
Understood. We still need to prepare for the worst-case scenario.
Of course. If this fails, we'll initiate the...
Ugh, that guy gives me the creeps. What kind of place is the new Federation anyway? Nah, are they all gonna be like that?
We'll find out when we get there, Abby.
So you're that student, huh? I'm Sakia. I'll be overseeing and evaluating your test today. Lucilla filled me in on everything. This synchronization test is far more intense than the standard procedure. We're simulating the neural load of a direct link with the Exostrider. If you feel anything off, you call it. I won't allow the test to continue under overclocking conditions. Review and confirm the safety protocols before entering the cockpit. Good. The cabin systems are configured. The simulator cockpit is right there. I'll be watching your metrics closely the whole time. I hope...
Neural network connected. Tactical model constructed. Resonator vital signs synchronized.
Nowhere to hide. One with the sound. Bad timing. None shall whisper. One with the sound. You will obey. No hesitation. Endure and defy.
Test complete. Recording synchronization rates data. Cockpit opening. Please exit according to the safety protocols.
How did you get all the way here from the lake house?
She wanders into the academy sometimes. Usually her caretaker bot escorts her back pretty quick, but today she was being difficult.
We'll go back together in a bit, okay?
So the little terror can be quiet. Never thought I'd see the day. Yes, I was her teacher. Over 10 years ago now. She used to drive me up the wall. Made me lose my composure more than once. She never did seem to mind. The last day I taught her, she wrote saving the world as her career path. I asked her if that was really what a synchronist should be aiming for, then gave her a piece of my mind and told her to rewrite it. She didn't even get upset, just smiled, took the form and walked away. She never stepped out of that cockpit again. Now she's back, but not really. What a headache of a student. Lucilla told me you're her family. Is that true?
Yes.
And you're planning to pilot the Exostrider and bring her back from the Strider Gate?
That's the plan.
Sounds like an absurd, bold, utterly delusional...
I know.
When Imeth went missing, the cockpit recorded an abnormally high synchronization rate. We couldn't verify it after she disappeared, so it was never officially logged. Your test results are just shy of hers overall, but in some sectors they're even higher. You've passed. I hope that absurd plan of yours works, and that you bring my student home. The results are out, but preparing the Exostrider will take time. You'll need to wait around 2 days. We'll let you know when it's ready.
Cassette.
I wonder how they're growing.
So, we're finally going to where that giant eye is hiding?
Then you don't try to be a hero, okay?
I've got this. But, we don't know how much strength is hiding behind that gate, huh?
Our priorities are the data and Imeth. A direct fight with Aleph 1 can wait until the drive replica is ready.
Hey, Rover, are you leaving? I kinda cornered Professor Mornier, bugged her until so, you... nobody knows.
Lynette,
Look, I just have...
I'd feel, of course, if think for now, because
But I get what you're making you waste time on a pep, but I won't just sit around. I'll be on standby. Whatever the Academy needs to support your mission, I'm in. And when this is all over, we're going for a drive. Professor Mornier.
Temporary passage is complete. It will take you directly to the Keystone. The Black Shores will keep a team on standby here at the Institute. If you need our support, just say the word.
Thank you. We couldn't have built the data framework this quickly without your team's expertise.
The High Roy is a top priority. A joint call by the Shorekeeper and the Tether system. Oh, Professor Mornier, your guest has arrived.
Ah, you're here.
Is that the way to the Strider Gate?
Yes. This temporary passage will take you to the Dima Plains. Deep within both the Strider Gate and the Keystone are located in the Solvane Heartwood at its center. President Lucilla has already departed with the advance team. They'll be waiting on the other side. And also...
She's too fast.
What happened?
Professor Mornier, she suddenly bolted into the cassette depository and took this.
This is...
Can I see it? I'll give it back in a moment. Mornier, do you see what's...
This ID number. I saw it in the student file during her inspection. This is Imeth's own cassette. It's been stored in the depository since she went missing.
Why did you want to bring this now?
It may be instead. Dr. Luke did say this exoswarm-like shell shares a frequency. Or it could be the shell's residual instinct. Cassettes are proof of a student's identity. Or it could be a weak signal sent from the Imeth beyond the gate. We can't determine. However, this does remind me. Carrying a cassette into an unexplored Voidstone zone follows standard exploration protocol. Do you...
Yeah, I've kept it with me. I'll head to the Deemer Plains now then.
I'll have to stay here. But I'll be fully supporting your mission.
I count on you to watch my back. With what we accomplished with Helios, I trust you'll handle the drive replica.
I won't let you down, Mentor.
Let's go.
stinky. This place reeks. The smell of that giant eyeball's getting stronger.
That massive glowing tree. Is that the Solvane Heartwood?
Wow, such a rare species. It's my lucky day. Wow, such a rare species. It's my lucky day. I wonder how they're growing. Wow, such a rare species. It's my lucky day. Wow, such a rare species. It's my lucky day. Can you hear it? Shh. That's the sound of sprouting. Wow, such a rare species. It's my lucky day. I wonder how they're growing. Wow, such a rare species. It's my lucky day. Can you hear it? Shh. That's the sound of sprouting. Can you hear it? Shh. That's the sound of sprouting.
Wow, such a rare species. It's my lucky day.
Can you hear it? Shh. That's the sound of sprouting. Can you hear it? Shh. That's the sound of sprouting.
I wonder how they're growing.
I wonder how they're growing. Wow, such a rare species. It's my lucky day. Wow, such a rare species. It's my lucky day.
Can you hear it? Shh. That's the sound of sprouting. Wow, such a rare species. It's my lucky day. I wonder how they're growing. I wonder how they're growing.
that Miko?
Wait, before you go, you should say hello to her. This is Hiyuki. I told you about her before. The only reason we could set up the monitoring equipment so quickly is because she cleared... See that lingering frost? 10 years ago, a void matter rift opened in the Deemer Plains. Hiyuki went there alone and sealed it. Thanks to her efforts, the Space Trek Collective and the Royal, every task the Academy assigns her, she completes flawlessly. Were she to have a flaw, though, it'd be that she goes through blades like nobody's business.
Yes. Lucilla spoke of what that we allow a child to bear such a burden is a failure on our part as adults. I sent this white bird to somewhere in void space.
Very good. But... you were worried about the Fraxidus, weren't you? While you're beyond... she's hunted both the Threnodian and the Fraxidus for a long time.
Yes. Those two Fraxidus. Here. Take this. The white bird carries my power. It will shield you. Should you lose yourself in the void matter.
Hiyuki is part of Star Torch Academy's Special Response Force. She works from the shadows. She's been an incredible help to us all.
If, in your fight with the Threnodian, you require aid, you may make a wish to me.
How about I go first? Hiyuki is the strong and silent type. Spend enough time with her, though, and you'll find she's rather fascinating.
Why didn't you introduce us before?
No point in hiding.
What did she mean, make?
Just what it sounds like. But don't make one unless it's life or death. Granting wishes always comes with a price. I've sent you intel on high concentration void matter zones. Review them when you can. I couldn't say this with Chase present, but you've been in void space. You've faced it. If Aleph 1 truly lies beyond that gate, it'll sense you the moment you cross over. This won't be easy. The Exostrider isn't fully repaired. If something goes wrong, it may not be able to hold out against Aleph 1. And the Collective won't risk an extraction if a void matter outbreak is imminent. Once you enter the gate, you'll be completely alone. Are you ready, Rover?
I've been in situations like this more times. If I only cared about walking away clean, I wouldn't have... So, Thanks for the concern, President. But I've been ready.
Very good. I'll be here with the others, monitoring the void matter barriers. We'll probably be able to maintain a data feed. But it'll likely cut out once you...
I understand.
President Lucilla, we've checked her condition. No signs of void matter contamination. She's stable.
All right. Go on, Rebel College freshman. The students and faculty of Star Torch Academy have been waiting for the day the Exostrider awakens. May you return victorious.
Void matter gauge readings are stable. No abnormal fluctuations at the keystone.
The signal's cut out. It's so quiet. Are these... Solaskin? Are these little guys guiding me to the Soulbane Heartwood? The Solaskin merged into the roots. They didn't return to the Exostrider through the Solace trees. No, that would level all of the highway. Then there's only... Starting to feel... dizzy. Imeth once said void space in the depths of the Thermodium's black hole is a higher dimension. Like a kaleidoscope. Time and space here don't flow. They're tangled. What is all of this? Those figures. That's Space Trek Collective in Brilliant clothing. They're reaching for something. That frequency. Is it Imeth? Imeth? The light of the origin point. We will bear it. Am I back at the academy?
Yeah. You okay? I feel terrible too. Something just yeeted us out of the Threnodian's gut. Oof. Rapid interdimensional whiplash is no stroll through the park, I tell ya.
The Exostrider isn't here.
Uh-huh. The big guy's still stuck inside. Did you see that freaky black hand that popped up in the cockpit? The whole dimension freaked out, like it was trying to spit us out. Next second, the void matter flushed us out here.
I saw Navora in the flashes. It's everyone was standing right here. This is where void matter began to contaminate the sky. And LF1 was watching me and the Exostrider beyond the gate.
Mentor, finally got a hold. We lost contact for an entire day.
An entire day? It felt like... Mornier, I'm fine. We hadn't... And now? Even the Academy inside the void matter barriers is getting hit by void storms. What?
After you went in, the data transmission was perfect. But not long after, void storms began to erupt even inside the Academy. We haven't been able to find any breach or source. Most of Lahairoi has been evacuated to the Collective's escape pods. With Black Shore support, those who remain are gathered here at the...
Whose eyes was I seeing through in those flashes? If they're the cause of the Threnodian's breach, in that moment, that shell, she had the same... Why was she so set on giving me this cassette? Looks like I'll have to... I'm coming to you. I brought something back from the other side, and the Threnodian struck like a bolt out of the blue. We may not know why yet, but we need to figure out our next move together.
Understood. We'll be waiting for you at the Institute.
That's a lot of Wavesline messages. All from when I was beyond the Strider Gate. I really made them worry.
The Soliskin have swept the area. None remain in Bjartar Woods.
Someone just posted a call for help on the campus's Wavesline group chat. I'll go back to run a final check later.
Sigrika, are you sure you alone can handle it.
Don't worry. I have my runes. They'll help me drive back any contaminated exoswarm. The Soliskin will guide me too.
I'm coming with you. Finding people is one thing, hauling them back is another. It'll be faster if we take my motorbike.
Status report, Professor Mornier.
The launch orbit has been confirmed. The drive replica is projected to launch in 16 hours, at which point it will initiate Duskvale.
Then we evacuate every remaining soul in Lahairoi before that window closes. Check the ships at the Royal Frostlands port, in addition to the escape pods. We don't know how long Duskvale will hold. No one stays a second longer than necessary.
The Exostrider.
I heard from Professor Mornier. You went dark for a full day. We thought activating the Exostrider before it was fully self-regenerated was a massive gamble. We hoped for the best, and you're alive. No time to kick yourself now.
Please, have a look at this, Mentor. The Research Institute is running the final modifications on the drive replica now. The Roya are assisting with assembly and it's built from the framework of the fallen reactor drive. Various materials from the Exostrider too. It's everything Lahairoi has been working toward. This man-made in 16 hours. We launch it into the... Once evacuation is complete, it will act... We only finished it because of the data you sent back.
See? Not a total...
Thank you. About what I experienced beyond the gate. I don't think she gave me this cassette for no reason. Whether it's her shell or Imeth herself. She was trying...
A cassette retrieved from within the Threnodian. Professor Mornier, is the analyzer...
We can head there now.
What's happening? Why are all the cassettes rewinding?
The whole server bank's going nuts. Every screen is flickering.
Oh. The data volume is far beyond the cassette's capacity. It's as if thousands of people left their records in it. The storage system is destabilized. It's now flooding data into every archived cassette in the room. But this, aside from the corrupted junk, the compressed mass
coordinates? From beyond the gate?
Are based on your report, Mentor. Conventional space-time doesn't apply in void space.
If Imeth went to these lengths to give us this, she wouldn't have made it in... What if... their coordinates in...
If such is the case, the origin might be... A uniform format these coordinates share. I have verified 150 points using Sundermere as each one aligns with a site of Royan runes etched upon stone, just as you beheld. Forged by the Exostrider, these patterns are. Void storms do not affect them. We have only glimpsed fragments.
I see. Let me overlay these coordinates onto a Lahairoi map. Done. Using Sundermere as the origin, the distribution.
Everything matches. I'm spotting every Royan rune site in Bjorterwoods on the...
But what about the other...
Wait, I know that spot. That's where the Void Storm hit at the start of all this. You know, that time when we first met? Yeah, that one.
Void Storm.
If we reverse match the coordinates,
then Royan runes could be marking every spot a Void Storm has ever hit.
So it is. We Roya have observed something.
Well, the runes aren't exactly neon signs on the stone boulders saying...
There are too many locations. With the personnel we have left and the...
Leave the manpower to me.
You want to bring people back from the escape?
Precisely.
With Void Storm spreading? Sending people back out to find...
Any venture into the unknown carries risk. Studying the Threnodian was a risk. Playing chess with and piloting the Exostrider through the Strider Gate was certain. Where there is a sliver of hope, the intelligence we have the capability to face the unknown, and we may lose much. Fleet.
Then leave Bjarter Woods to me.
It's the most heavily contaminated area. If this is because of what...
Then please give me... Use this. It will guide you to other Royan runes. Oh, and take this one too. It's for protection. With it, you'll definitely come back safely.
The clock starts now. Recover all Royan runes before Duskvale gets initiated.
Wind guide me.
I'm splitting everyone into teams. They'll depart. I'm splitting everyone into teams. They'll depart.
According to the map, the first one should be around here.
Ah, didn't know noticed before, but there are some shredded frequencies hanging around this spot.
Abby? You're awake.
Didn't seem like
the rune's responding.
something's glowing over there.
Those outer rune fragments. Line them up just right, and they might connect with the runes on the boulders. Let's try.
Jackpot! We actually found one!
Good. I'll send it to the Shaper and the others for a look. All right, on to the next room. Same as before. According to the mission details, there's still one left.
We're blazing through these rooms. Yeah. Teamwork makes the dream work, huh?
Right.
This is the last one, right?
Yeah. Done. I'll send it to Lucilla and head back. What's going on?
Ah, Mentor, you're back. We've finished analyzing the runes, but their meaning still escapes us. As for the overlapping coordinates...
I'm no rune expert, but we have one here, don't we? She resonates with them.
Who? Wait. Me? If you're asking me, these runes don't feel flat. They feel spherical. About this big. And these 2 points are relative. Like this.
3-dimensional coordinate. If we take the reactor drive's light data from the database as a depth layer and reconstruct it... a map forms. The Royan ruins are conveying a spherical map.
What are these two?
The one on the surface corresponds to the Strider Gate. But by geometric definition, it's the origin point of...
The Exostrider. That must be where it is in void space. It's the only thing that could survive there. The lodestar Imeth was trying to show me.
Contamination around the keystone is off the charts. We've got no viable spatial data. In other words...
I remember Lucilla mentioning a sealed rift in the Deemer Plains.
Yeah, right. Once Hiyuki from the Special Response Force breaks the seal, that could serve as a new entry. But without the Exostrider, are you suggesting crossing the Strider?
Now that we have a concrete map, I should be able to retrieve the Exostrider before my power of separation gives out.
A compelling proposal. Hard to refuse. But don't forget the Exostrider is currently out of power. Finding it is one thing.
Then we set a hard deadline. If I can transmit the Exostrider's coordinates to you before Duskvale initiates, then tell me you'll consider entrusting the drive replica to us.
Consider, huh? So you're handing the choice to us?
I'm not asking for it. I'm trusting you, the professionals on this side, to make the right call.
The Exostrider...
Here, this is the Deemer Plains map, updated with... Be mindful of that set. Where there's a will, there's a workaround. Hiyuki found one.
That Miko?
Yes. She's been investigating the Deemer Plains in secret. She also asked me to tell you that she's run into the Fraxidus there. Let's just say honesty is in her nature. She just thought you might want to know. Perhaps her way of showing she has no hidden agenda.
Noted. I'll be leaving then.
Wait, look me in the eyes. Relax. It's my forte. You've seen it before. I will temper this moment into a bullet of memory. Carved with your name. What carries you is not only... Save that for when you...
An entry point hidden in the Deemer Plains. Time to... It's already been totally contaminated by void matter. Might be worse than I thought, the lower. But the frost seems to be slowing the spread. That frequency. void matter contamination is bad. It's not looking good for the Solaskin. This white bird. Did Hiyuki leave it here?
All right. Lead me to Hiyuki.
Where is it leading me?
She hasn't gone far. Probably watching us.
She seemed like her grip is slipping.
She was already like this when I last encountered her, shortly before the void matter surge.
Hiyuki, when you fought Denia, did you see anything?
Yes.
Then Denia was behind the incident beyond the Strider Gate. Could she also be responsible for the Academy's void matter?
Lucilla contacted me. She said the roads here have been swallowed by void matter. Lucilla must have told you of the rift that appeared.
Luke said the Grand Architect caused that rift. That. If they used a Threnodian frequency extracted from here to influence Denia?
The Threnodian surge now could be their attempt to force the girl to master that power. Or perhaps that power within her has simply broken its leash. Long ago, I sealed a portion of my own power there to help aid the Solvane Heartwood resist the Threnodian. Break the seal, and you will pass through the rift to reach them.
Understood.
Let's go. Savior, who has always walked with victory. This time. This is...
Hopefully this helps. Is it trying to tell me something?
Aleph 1 seems to hold little interest in anything besides humans. Most of the structures it devours... It's that girl. Be cautious.
Denia, can you
you hear me?
Hopefully this helps. I will handle this.
Annihilation!
Wind guide me.
Hopefully this helps.
Don't go there! Please! You can't.
Watch out.
No! Don't!
Is she stopping us for her own? Let me handle this. It's fine. Hopefully this helps.
Why won't you just stop?
You need to use these blocks to make the climb.
It will eat you. Sorry. You really shouldn't go. I sent you away. So why?
So it was you, Daniel. The one who pushed me out of void space.
Oh, my head. It hurts. No. Playtime over. Come back to me, sweet girl. No! Please! Don't eat me!
That child's state. She did not appear to be under complete control. It was Denia herself who stopped us. Let's go. We need to get up there first.
Have you been watching over Denia?
Yes. Wait here. This seal is wrought from the future's tithe. To put it simply, I drew upon countless versions of my future self and anchored them here to suppress the void matter. To break the seal is to reclaim those futures. That is mine alone.
I understand. I'll leave it.
There is one thing. With Aleph 1 active, I may not be able to restore this seal once it is broken. You choose the most perilous path at the most perilous time. I know your strength. I know your history of victory. To take such a risk. Is it because you remain confident you will not fail? That you cannot lose to the Threnodians?
No, I've failed before. I don't think anyone can win forever. If I'd never lost, maybe I'd still have my memories. I wouldn't need to start over, and Solaris would be free from the lament. I do this because I can, and because someone has to.
And what if you fail? I meant, what big...
Maybe I'll be lost to void space. Maybe I'll find a way to turn the but if I don't try... What makes me scared isn't coming up short.
The cost of this attempt is steep. To fail even once again, even knowing this.
Yuki? Lucilla told... I don't know how you did it, but... I can only imagine what it took to hold the line in a place already so destroyed. So, I'll ask you. Did you fight in Ashinohara because you were certain you would win?
No. I never was.
Then you understand why I'm doing this.
I will attend to the seal of Flaming Sacral.
The Dark Tide. Yuki, let me help!
No need. I must do this myself.
Why not choose the easier future?
The girl.
Oh, it's been a while, Miko of Flaming Sakura. And you as well, Rogue.
I burned my future as a Threnodian resonator. Your plan holds no meaning now.
Every step in our dance has its purpose, Lady Miko. Our paths have crossed often, but in my design, this is our true introduction to each other. Because at last, I have a masterpiece worthy of your attention.
You infiltrated the collective for Denia and Hiyuki. You wanted Leviathan's power to merge them into one.
Denia was always a Fraxidus creation. She is honored to be used as intended.
A creation?
The Mia disappointment made me think. If I could just create a superior vessel, one refined by a Miko spirit, perhaps it might bear the full might of a Threnodian's power. As for the outcome, you would know better than I, Lady Miko.
Wordplay won't change your failure. Leave, you tedious avatar.
Failure? No. Listen, you two. I'm just showing Solaris another possibility. If we made one Denia, we can make another. And another. Until we hold a complete obedient Threnodian resonator in our hands. Your own borrowed future showed you that. A true Threnodian resonator. Help! Help me! All that desperate running on the wheel and you still came up short. I'll have to throw you away. She can deny it all she likes, but the void in her heart is the same as Aleph One's. That emptiness, it will always pull her towards the Threnodian's power. Chase her if you must. You do so love playing the savior, Rover. As for this avatar, I'll spare you the trouble.
Wasting time on one of their avatars is pointless. Come on, Hiyuki. The seal is open. We have a job to do. Denia needs us.
If you wish, I can tell you about my history with the Fraxidus. But of course, Denia...
It's not hard to guess. The Grand Architect wanted your power as the Miko of Flaming Sakura. But like you said, you burned that one future as a Threnodian resonator. You can be done with them. Right now, Denia's state is...
I fear
I curse you! You, the Space Truck Collective, all this running around for nothing.
Hopefully this helps.
Lend me your strength. Too slow.
Tempest of slashing.
Too late to escape. A life as fleeting as the first snow. Be gone, warrior. Brittle snow, fading bloom. Evanescent morning dew. Vanish.
Wind calls, waves follow. The wicked will face waves rise. Judgment strikes.
Justice! Stop! There's still time! Why
been so
won't
long.
you? Still refusing to turn back!
For all wishes spoken, this vessel I offer.
Hopefully this helps.
Wind rises. Annihilation. Wind rises. The wicked will face judgment.
You can trust me. You should have run. Take your final dive into America. Down you go. Time to end this. Fading bloom. Follow my moves if you can. Roam above the inferno, gazing at the snow.
Wind calls, waves follow. Waves rise. Judgment strikes.
Hopefully this helps.
This is all pointless!
Rest now. Do not worry. The void matter frequency within her has weakened. She will recover. Forgive me, but I believe waiting for the void matter to spread would take too long. Allow me to handle this. There is not much time left in your deadline with Mr. Chase. My Shiratori can guide you through void matter, but the concentrations here go beyond its strength. So I will draw upon a future where I learned to fully channel its power. It will protect you, and help you find the path you seek. The rest is yours to face.
Thank you, Hyuki.
I've read the Space Track Collector's report on Imeth. She wrote that her intention is saving the world. Lucilla said you are her family. I suppose you must be the reason she held that vision. Do you regret it? Leading her, one must walk this path alone, in order to protect. And those who walk it out of admiration.
No, Hyuki. I don't seek Imeth to confess my regrets. I want to find her, so I can tell her.
I hope to make you proud.
I've always been proud of her. She chose to walk this path with me. So I know
With your extraordinary strength. But for those who are too weak to save others, there is only futility. As I learned when I failed to save Ashinohara. All I can do now is hold my Sutsu tightly to ensure that after Hyuki, there will be no that.
From the High Roy to the distant lands of Jinzhou and Renesita, people... I've been part of that fight. But to pretend I'm the only reason they're standing? That everything fails if my victories were never mine alone. If even one person makes it to the end of this road... Hyuki. When you're walking alone and feel that weight...
Stop.
You'll see that there are people who draw strength from you. And when you finally reach the end of your journey...
How enviably brilliant. It is nothing. I will tell you when you return.
All right.
I will hold the line here until Duskvale initiates.
Exostrider? Someone consumed by void matter. Come here. The Exostrider's power is nearly spent, but I'll do my best to protect you. This frequency. No! Your existence is already nearly... Where am I?
Did the Void Storm consume me? Oh my...
Is this void space? A higher dimension?
Our existence is fading.
Did you just say that time and space have no meaning?
Who's speaking?
I can't see you, but I can feel you.
Sound doesn't travel here. Thoughts do.
The Exostrider?
Why is the Exostrider here?
What happened?
The light. What should we do?
What are you doing?
This is meaningless. That's enough.
It's futile.
Our lives already ended in the void.
I heard the Exostrider's cry for help. I want to find it.
Time and space don't mean a thing. You'll never reach it. I know what the Exostrider means to the High Roy, but
This is meaningless. You want to save it? How? It's futile. But
we made it to the stars to reach for the unknown, didn't we? Just another step on a long road of discovery.
You... This is where we came from. A space-time coordinate with the Exostrider is the origin? But that's impossible inside a black hole.
Now, we will mark the path with the future.
Thank you. You charted the unknown with your lives. I'll make sure it's not in vain. The light of the origin point. We will bear it. It's the heart they built for the Exostrider. Don't worry. This time, we'll save the world together. Okay. I'll bring you back humanity's hope. So, wait for me.
The Exostrider's frequency is decaying. Its reading is about to flatline.
Status on the drive replica.
Almost ready. We just need the calibration data now.
Ascension complete. Systems at peak. Ready to re-engage enemy.
Exostrider, you're awake.
Assessment. A human heart is now operational within me. I can now speak with their voice. In Frostlands, where civilization should not have taken root, the collective was born. A will to explore what lies beyond. They have chosen me. Full expansion. Execute. Smite. Has the right to explore the vastness of the cosmos. You see the civilizations across the stars only as food to quiet your hunger. You cannot comprehend the will that drives them. Even if humanity's final frontier is an endless void, it is not proof of the meaningless pursuit LF1. Full expansion. Overkill. Execute. Verdict. Termination. Full expansion. Confirmation. Battle concluded.
But Threnodian Aleph...
Analysis. Resonator Imuth. Under current parameters, the permanent termination of Aleph 1 is impossible. Therefore, I exercised autonomous judgment and exiled it to the furthest reaches of this universe. Request. Arbiter, permission to remain. Before your final judgment, allow me to submit a log of my experience in Lahai Roy. Log retrieval. On multiple return transits, I was detected by Aleph 1. It pursued me. It subjected attacked. I fell. But Resonator Imuth answered me with her power, and I should have initiated a full system seal to await repairs. Discovery. The Roya in the Frostland stood helpless before the Threnodians. I saw panic and dread. Following the protocol shared with exception, a momentary reactivation occurred. She required my power to mend the Strider Gate.
That was when I became a digital ghost. But was that the second time we resonated?
Initial assessment. Upon reactivation, standard procedure was to request your retreat. Direct engagement with the human heart granted me a voice. The will of component analysis. This drive replica, I can feel each one of its pulse cycles. Violet, the shrill, grating friction of wear. This is the first with this heart installed. I have acquired capabilities previously undocumented outside the Sentinel projection. Given Threnodian Aleph 1's abilities, we must assume it retains the capacity to return once the Strider Gate is fully sealed. I will remain on this side as its guardian. I will bar its re-entry into Solar. Request. Arbiter, I was born from humanity's hope. Please permit me to remain here and protect Query. Resonator Imuth, are you willing? When I first arrived in Lahai Roy, your current state is a consequence for which I bear responsibility. While I slumbered, you safeguarded Lahai Roy. Now, the death that once drew near has been severed. Henceforth, summary, I am experiencing the state defined as...
Oh, Exostrider. You're really wearing your heart on your sleeve, aren't you? But hey, I chose this path myself. As for your question, this savior's got a career to uphold. Gotta level up if I'm gonna... So your power?
Authorization. Resonator Imuth's agreement confirmed.
Suggestion. Don't you dare feel guilty. Thank you for living up to my hopes. So...
Detection. Arbiter, you have brought proposal. Please allow me to take it. I wish to burn a frequency onto the tape for you to return to Lahai Roy. Briefing. While traversing the stars at high velocity, its hull was marked with Solaris script. Its launch date is estimated by intercepted and recorded the signal it has been continuously transmitting to Solaris. Its name is the Far Watcher Objective. I wish to offer this recording as a gift to the people of Lah. Status. Strider Gate closure imminent. Preparing to return the Arbiter. Query. One last thing, Arbiter. Will you permit me to alter my designation to bear the name? Designation change valediction. Farewell, our prediction. We will meet again in the boundary.
It's been so long since I last saw Solar. Now that Aleph 1's been kicked to the cosmic curb, Lahai... I was gonna say we saved the world this time. But honestly, it was the explorers who fell into the void matter. They're the ones who mapped that data on me and the Exostrider inside the Threnodian's black hole. All I did was burn—
And it was the people of Lahai Roy who decoded the cassette and forged the drive replica.
So, this wasn't a story about heroes saving—
Yes. And now, we're home.
You're back.
Yeah.
was successfully contained to the Dema planes. Within the planes themselves, void matter concentrations have dropped significantly across most sectors. Monitoring data from the Space Trek Collective confirms that Threnodian markers within the region of the High Roy have now fallen to near zero levels. Exostrider activity has fully ceased. However, related research into its technology will continue. Research units deployed by Startorch Academy have successfully neutralized all anomalous constructs activated by the Threnodians across the High Roy. The experience gained through this mission will carry forward. In the Outer Woods, the area closest to the Threnodians' attempted breach, partial structural damage has been confirmed. Overall, the situation remains well within control. As void matter levels continue to drop, the Roya will regain access to a broader and more stable range of territory. Once shrouded in void matter, the High Roy now stands restored. This was made possible by the choice of every Star's explorer. The road ahead is vast. We will reach the stars. And then we'll keep going.
You made it! Turns out, decoding what the Exostrider burned into your cassette was way tougher than the Institute thought. They only just finished today.
Over here! Everyone...
What could it possibly be? Oh, I can't wait to find out.
The Far Watcher. I have to admit, I was genuinely surprised when you handed me this tape and said that.
You said it was one of the 9 interstellar space probes launched before the Etheric.
Correct. The 9th.
Ever since then, Solaris never received another signal from them. Until today.
Professor Mornier, you may begin playback.
This sounds like white noise.
Judging by the cassette's data, they're sounds the Far Watcher recorded while drifting through different galaxies.
Sounds that have been lost to us for centuries.
So that's why the Exostrider wanted to give these recordings to the explorers.
Because this is a gift from light years away, sent by the explorers. Echoes from a sea of stars.
The Space Trek Collective has taken in that Denia girl, just as you wished.
Good. Just let them care for the little doll for now. Such an extraordinary performance. I'm sure
All retrieved data has been processed, awaiting review at your leisure. May I ask what you plan to do next?
plans are progressing everywhere, it seems. I've dallied in Lahairoi long enough. Time to stretch my Cristoforo, be a dear and run a message to Eris and the new Federation for me.
Understood. Though I suspect the Vice Architect will begrudge once more your sending me to disturb their precious quiet. Oh, and will you require me to draft a prologue for your characters?
No need. I'll pay for Lova a visit myself first. That will be all for now. This body tires so easily. Remember to give her a silent ending.
Grand Architect, with this phase of verification complete and full production proceeding, do we still have use for that Miko?
That won't be necessary. Her future as a Threnodian resonator has been taken. She no longer... Besides, she's failed one too many times. Drawn one too many futures from herself. And she still insists on walking the path of saving Ashinohara. Every step she takes only deepens that obsession. After countless cycles of failure, she too will be reduced to ashes by her own vow. That reminds me. Zashiki Warashi has brought us some rather interesting news. Notice